Hello everyone. Welcome to Coding Ninjas. My name is Sarthak and I will be your host for the day. Guys, you might be having a lot of question like how you will be kickstarting your career into data analytics field. You might be having a question how you will be starting your career into the technical field, how you will be getting help from Coding Ninjas, how you will be getting other things, right? There might be lot of questions, but no need to worry. We will be there to help you out. We will be there to support you for each and everything, right? But before starting ahead, I want to mention two things, guys. One is kindly keep this webinar into two-way communication. That means if you have any doubt, any question, kindly feel free to drop over the chat and Q&A at the same time so that you can get the better understanding, so that you can get to know better about all the things, how it will be helpful for you. And at the same time, you will be getting better results out of this webinar. And guys, another part, if I talk about that is kindly share the link of the webinar if you want any of your family members, any of your friends, any of your teachers to join this webinar so that they can also get benefit out of it or they can help into the decision making. So kindly share the link with them as well, right? So now we're gonna start with the webinar, right? So if you want anyone to join, kindly share the link with them. And another thing, one more thing, guys, before starting, that is like if you are dropping your question over the chat and Q&A, right? So just wait for the answers from our team because there are already 300 to 400 participants into the webinar, and it is very difficult for them to answer all the questions. So they will be answering one by one. So if you're not getting answer of your question, so just wait. Don't get worried about. So just wait for it because at the end of the webinar, we're gonna have a proper live Q&A where we will give you the permission to unmute yourself and you can come up with your doubts and concerns, right? So I can already see increase the number of participants. So I believe you have already shared the link, right? So many people might be having a query, might be having a question why Naukri.com logo is here, correct? So first of all, before starting anything, I would like to mention that is Coding Ninjas is a subsidiary of Naukri.com, right? So one of the best thing, one of the best part, like in India, no other platform can help you. Correct. No other platform can help you for this support for this part which we are having with us, right? That is, we are subsidiary of Naukri.com, right? So in India, for the jobs, for getting a new job or better job or anything, Naukri is the best portal and Naukri is our parent company. Correct. So let us start with what is Coding Ninjas, why we started, and what we have done till now. Correct. So first of all, we are upskilling learners from last 8 years. So we started our journey in 2016, and the reason why we started. So the people who are already working, the people who are already graduate, they might be well aware that there is a very big gap between what universities, what colleges teaches us and what is actually required into corporate for job, right? So only 5% of our education we can use into jobs and everything. Rest 95% we never use, right? So the people who are already working or the people who are already done their graduation might be able to correlate. And this is the reason why people are struggling after graduation to get a job, to get a high paying job. This is the only reason, right? So we found this gap, and just to bridge this gap, we created a boot camp through which we will be providing you with the proper practical knowledge where you will be learning all the practical things so that while going for a job, while applying for a job, you are getting best salary for you, you are getting best opportunity for you, right? So we started journey in 2016 and still continuing and will be continuing forever. Plus, till now, we already have more than 1.5 lakh alumni with us. So we have already transited career of people coming from non-IT to IT, coming from non-tech to tech, coming from tech to better tech in IT. right? We have already done for more than 1.5 lakh students plus counting, and we this is our thing, and with this we have 1400 plus alumni who are already working into math, correct? And out of 111 Indian unicorns, in 103 Indian Unicorn, our alumni are already working. So again, you get a extra benefit. Again, you get a best thing for you, right? So these are few achievements which we have done. Moving ahead with another one, like so, Coding Ninjas was story, like complete our background, how we, what are ups and downs, how we started in 2016, what we have achieved till now. So, Coding Ninjas story is featured in a web series, Indian EdTech Story on Disney Hotstar. So, if you want to know our history, if you want to know how we have done this thing, how we have done all the things till now, you can log into Disney Plus Hotstar and you can log into Indian EdTech Story episode 1 where you will get all the information about coding. Right. Then another part, that is our partnership with NSDC. So you might be having a question, sir. I have done my certification with you. So in India, you will be helping with the jobs and everything. But what is the authenticity? How I will be going for abroad? How it will be recognized? So one of the best thing, our certification or our boot camp is completely certified with NSDC as well. That is your National Skill Development Corporation. So you might have not heard about this, but everyone might have heard about Skill India, right? So that is initiative taken by our honorable Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi. So skill, like our learning, our thing is completely approved with Skill India as well. That gives you a dual benefit. That is, one is your certification and everything is completely approved. Another part is, along with the help of jobs and everything with Coding Ninjas, you also get an opportunity to apply for jobs on NSDC portal. That is your National Skill Development Corporation, right? So another achievement, right? Now, moving ahead with the agenda for the day, how we going to take the discussion of the webinar, how everything we're going to discuss from now, right? So, initially, we will be starting with the eligibility for job bootcamp because eligibility plays an important role, guys, right? So, initially, starting with eligibility criteria, then moving ahead with what is data analytics, then why data analytics and applications of data analytics. So, we're going to discuss how data analytics will be, their importance of data analytics, why you should select as your career, what are the applications of data analytics, and then how you will get a job into data analytics role, right? So then we're going to discuss about data analytics job bootcamp, how we're going to teach you. And after this, one of the additional part of this webinar, one of the extra thing in this webinar which you will be getting, that is full stack web development discussion as well. Like what is full stack web development? What is the roadmap for full stack development and how actually we're gonna teach. So one of the best part in this webinar, we're gonna cover both the best opportunity into the current IT market, that is your full stack development and data analytics. So we're gonna cover both the IT roles which are currently in demand with the highest paying salaries, with the highest job opportunities. So we're gonna cover both the aspects, both the part here itself, right? So this will be an additional part. This will be an additional thing which you will be getting with. Correct. After this, this is one of the part. After this, if I talk about another thing, so we're gonna talk about what is job bootcamp, why we call it as a job bootcamp, not as a course, what is the reason behind it, and after that, we're gonna announce with a scholarship. So guys, we have a scholarship available with us. So if you want to get that scholarship, stay connected with us. And after scholarship, at the end of the webinar, like after scholarship, we're gonna announce fee structure. And at the end of the webinar, we're gonna have the live Q&A where we will give you the permission to unmute yourself. And if you have any doubts, any concerns, you can come up with your doubts and concerns and you can raise your things. Correct. So now moving ahead with first agenda. Before that, we will be starting with the eligibility criteria. Right. So if I talk about eligibility criteria for this boot camp, that is completely simple, guys. Either you should be a bachelor's degree holder or you should be into the final year of your bachelor's degree. So, guys, if you already have a bachelor's degree with you, so you are completely eligible. Even if you have 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years of experience with you, no need to worry about. Even if you have a career gap of 5 years, 4 years, 10 years after your graduation, no need to worry about. You are eligible. Even if you are a fresher, no need to worry about. You are completely eligible. Correct. So one of the best part, if you have a bachelor's degree, you are completely eligible. Or if you are into the final year of your bachelor's degree, you are completely eligible. Correct. So no need to worry about it. And another best part is even if your degree is coming from any of the background, like even if you are from like BCom, BA, BSc, BTech, any background, no need to worry about. You are completely eligible for this. Correct. So no need to worry about how the things will work. And guys, if you still have some doubts and concern regarding the same, kindly feel free to drop over the chat and Q&A regarding the like eligibility criteria so that I can help you accordingly. Rohan, you are completely eligible. So minimum eligibility is bachelor's. If you have already done masters, it is an extra benefit which you will be getting. So, like if you have any doubts, any concerns, at the same time you can drop over the chat and Q&A. Let us start with the first agenda. That what is data analytics, right? So, data analytics is nothing. This is the art and science of examining large sets of data to discover valuable insight, patterns, trends, or using various tools and techniques, right? So, this was the basic definition to give you more clarity in the layman language. So that is data analytics is a process where we get some raw data and we analyze that data, we transform that data, we manipulate that data, we alter that data to find out some useful information out of it through some softwares and tools is known as data analytics process, right? So nowadays, you might have heard data analytics is a very good career, very good thing. Yes, it is, but this is nothing to worry about because this is the simplest process available. Moving ahead with another part, why data analytics, right? What is like we have already learned what data analytics. Now talking about why data analytics is important, right? So before COVID, before 2020, India was running at very low speed towards the development. Online market of India was at very lower side. Technologies were at lower side, right? Only 5 to 10%, 15% was at India. But now after COVID, this is completely changed, and now India is moving fastly towards the technical side, towards the technologies. They are like India online market has moved to 80 to 95% now. That brings out why data analytics is important, right? So let us discuss one by one, and let me first of all give you an example to make you better understand. So you might have observed whenever you search anything on your phone or whenever you talk anything near your phone, you start getting similar advertisements on WhatsApp, Truecaller, Facebook, Instagram, everywhere, right? So this is an example of data analytics itself, right? So let us discuss one by one, points by points, how actually or how it is important for us. Data analytics help convert data into actionable insights. So through raw data, we find out useful information. Key driver of innovation and success in the modern world, because according to the data-driven decision, success ratio increases, and we can bring out some innovations also. Crucial part of today's business landscape. So I've just given example how companies target you on different platforms with the advertisements. Empower organization to make data driven decisions, because data driven decisions are always gives you the better results and better accuracy. Then helps industry to gain a competitive edge, so you can get an extra benefit on your competitor after analyzing the complete data. Helps adapt to change market condition, because we know through data how to change and when to change and what to change. Correct. Moving ahead with the application of data analytics. So in every field right now, if I talk about, you can find data analytics. So business intelligence. So examples can be whenever you talk anything near your phone, you get the similar advertisements. That means companies are collecting your data, analyzing your data, and targeting you accordingly. Marketing, for example, the same example you can again correlate. Then taking the example of finance, fintech industry, right? Stock market analysis, risk analysis, financial analyst, then investment banker. These all are examples of finance. Moving ahead with e-commerce. So, for example, you are searching for a Gucci belt on Amazon. So, whenever you will log in on Flipkart, you will get the similar advertisement or Gucci belt suggestion on your Flipkart. Then moving ahead with healthcare industry. So again in healthcare, where doctors are now moving completely with data, like what is the trends of malaria, at what season malaria will be increasing, or dengue will be into the play. So these things already into healthcare industry as well as in smart city and many more. So there are unlimited applications of data analytics, and this is the reason why n number of job opportunities are also available into market. Moving ahead with career path. So initially you will be learning, then you will be starting with data analyst or research analyst. Then moving ahead with data scientist or business analyst as a promotion after 2 to 3 years, or financial analyst. Then again senior position of it, and then more senior, and at the end you will be moving ahead with the C level positions. So 4 to 5 steps will be there. After every 2 to 3 years, you can easily expect your promotion, and you will be reaching within 5 to 10 years towards the C level position. Right? So before discussing about interview roadmap for data analytics, let us discuss about what will be the curriculum covered about and how this curriculum will be helping you with the interview roadmap, right? So let us start with the curriculum first, and then we're going to discuss about the interview roadmap. So one of the best part which we have with us, that is your curriculum itself. So initially, we will be starting with introduction to data analytics, where types of data, frameworks of data will be covered. So initially, we will be starting with introduction to data analytics. Then moving ahead with data analytics using Excel, where basic Excel, advanced Excel, all the part of Excel will be covered from basics towards the expertise. Then moving ahead with data visualization. So we're gonna like cover data visualization, Power BI tool from the basics towards the expertise level. After that, you will be moving ahead with data analytics using SQL, because again, like Excel have some limitation. So we will be learning data analysis using SQL as well. Then after that, moving ahead with another part, that is your Python programming. So Python programming, again, you will be learning whatever programming skill set is used or required. So again, you will be learning Python programming from basics towards the expertise level, and again into the curriculum itself. Then moving ahead with statistical and hypothesis testing. These are some mathematical tools which you will be learning into the curriculum, or the mathematical part which is required for this will be covered into the curriculum itself. And then if I talk about exploratory data analysis. So again, like completely if I talk about initially starting from introduction level towards the expertise level, all the part of data analytics will be covered in the curriculum itself. Plus, we also have a machine learning as an optional curriculum for you guys. So you don't need to pay anything extra for this. You don't need to like worry about it. Plus, you will be getting certification at the same prices, but this is optional because after exploratory data analysis, we will start you with the placement opportunities. But at the same time, if you also want to learn machine learning, and you will be provided with the certificates as well, so you can get your learning into the machine learning itself. That means you can also learn linear regression, logistic regression, NLP, natural language processing, DL, deep learning, all the things, supervised learning, unsupervised learning. So what all curriculum you're looking for, so that will be extra part which will be provided to you, that according to your requirement you can have learning for, right? So now after this, moving ahead with interview roadmap for data analytics, like how actually the interview process of DA will work. So for data analyst role, there will be 5 rounds of interview in a company. So initially, let us discuss one by one for all rounds how actually the interview process will work. So initially, we will be starting with round one, or the interview process will start with round one. That is your screening round. So for this, our PDP team, personality development program team, will be there, which will help you with the resume building, profile building. All the part will be covered from our end. Moving ahead with round two, that is your technical round. So again, for this, our like curriculum is there, because all the technical things whichever you have learned into curriculum, like hypothesis testing, statistical testing, machine learning, or if I talk about exploratory data analysis, all the technical things whichever you have learned Python in the curriculum, you just need to showcase here. Then moving ahead with round three, this will be case study and problem solving. So in this round, company will provide you with some data or raw data, which you need to analyze to find out some useful information out of it. So round three, you will be given some data. So you already know how to analyze it. So you just need to analyze the data and find out some useful information in round three. Moving ahead with round four, that is your tools and technology round. So in this, you just need to discuss all the tools which you have learned, like Python, Excel, SQL, Power BI, and you will be sorted it out. And then moving ahead with fifth round, that is your managerial and leadership round. So again, one of the best part for this, again, our PDP team will be there, which will be helping you with this fifth round as well. So all the things can be done and dusted very easily. No need to worry about. We will be there to help you and support you for each and everything, right? So any doubts, anything, guys, please feel free to drop over the chat and Q&A. So before moving ahead with why data analytics or why full stack development, let me like take up a question. So Rohan is asking, I have done my master's in finance. So would data analytics help me boost my career? So Rohan, we just discussed about fintech industry. So obviously it will help you to get the better package. It will help you to move into the better jobs. So now, like, let us discuss, because we're gonna discuss about full stack development as well as data analytics. So let us discuss which will be more better for you, or which will be better for you, right? So data analytics is for the people who don't want to get more involved into coding, who want to get minimum to minimum side of coding, right? So data analytics will be a better opportunity. But at the same time, if you want more and more into the coding side, then full stack development will be a better opportunity for you. Plus, if you are confused, stay connected with us. At the end of the webinar, we will be having a live Q&A. So where we will be like, if you have confusion, if you have anything, what you can do, like you can just unmute yourself, you can know about your profile, and then we can suggest you with a better thing. Correct. So right now you can understand, if you don't want to get more involved into coding, get into data analytics. If you are okay with coding part, get into full stack web development. Correct. This way it will be working. So now talking about full stack web development. So first of all, if I talk about how actually career path of a full stack developer work. So initially you will be training yourself, then you will be placed as a full stack developer, front end developer, SD1, or a back end developer. Then after 2 to 3 years of experience, you will be promoted as a senior developer or SD2 role. And after that, a lead engineering manager or senior consultant, then director or partner, and then moving towards the CTO position. So again, 3 to 4 or 5 steps will be there. 2 to 3, after 2 to 3 years, you will be clearing one step. And at the end, you will be getting your desired role of C-level positions. Before moving ahead with the interview process for full stack web development, let us discuss about the curriculum first of all, how you're gonna learn, because you might be thinking like, I am coming from a different background. So how I will be managing, how I can learn, how I will be getting my things. So no need to worry, guys. One of the best thing again, that is our curriculum itself. So again, we will be starting from introduction level. Like initially, we will be starting with introduction to programming. Then moving ahead with data structure and algorithm. Then talking about front-end development, where HTML, CSS, React, JavaScript, query, React, Next, all these things will be covered. Then moving ahead with backend development, where we have two options. One is your Spring Boot and other is your Merge Stack. So if you are selecting Spring Boot, you will be working for REST API, Spring Boot, and JUnit. And if you are selecting Merge Stack into backend development, you will be learning MongoDB, Express, React, and Node.js. So for backend development, you have an option to select between Spring Boot or Merge Stack. And the people who are not aware about it, what it is, so no need to worry. This is only some software and tools or technology which you will be looking for. So nothing else, rest everything is same. Job opportunities is same for both. Salaries are same for both. So no need to get confused. If you are still confused, again, we will be there to help you with which to select for the better career. Then moving ahead with system design, where both high level designing and low level designing will be covered. And then moving ahead with operating system and database management system. So initially starting from basics towards the expertise level, all the part will be covered into the curriculum. Right. So now talking about interview roadmap, like how actually you will get a job into the full stack developer role. So for a full stack developer, there will be 7 rounds of interview which you will be going for. And if I talk about all these rounds, no need to worry because Coding Ninja's team will be there to help you, support you for each and every round. So if I talk about like let us discuss one by one for each round so that you can get the better understanding, you can get the better clarity. So initial 3 rounds are of problem solving, right? So where first round is about basic programming test. So where like because intro programming you will be covering from introduction level itself, right? So no need to worry for the first round because we're gonna cover programming from introduction level. So first round can be done and dusted because they will be asking the same thing. Then moving ahead with round two, that is about data structure and algorithm. So again, DSA will be covered into the curriculum itself. So again, round two can be done and dusted very easily. Moving ahead with round three, that is about aptitude. So again, aptitude will be covered into the curriculum. So no need to worry about third round. Again, you can do it very easily. Moving ahead with round four, that is your projects and hands-on experience. So in this round, because in the curriculum you will be working for different projects, assignments, case study. So in round four, you just need to discuss the projects which you have made already. So again, it can be done and dusted very easily. Moving ahead with round five, that is about system design. So again, system design you will be covering into the curriculum, high level designing and low level designing both. So again, fifth round can be done and dusted very easily. Moving ahead with round six, that is your managerial round and technical plus past experience. So technical things you will be learning into the curriculum itself. So you don't need to worry about it. Plus, if you hold any past experience, you can showcase that experience. And if you don't have any experience, no need to worry about. You can share the experience of your projects, assignments, and case study. Moving ahead with round seven, that is your salary discussion round. So again, our PDP team will be there to help you and support you for this round. So they will be helping you with the salary negotiation and all the things. So seventh round again can be done and dusted very easily. So no need to worry, everything can be done, but obviously it will require your hard work, it will require your learning dedication at the time of learning phase, at the time of curriculum. So if you will be doing it, you will be receiving your all the things or you will be able to clear all the things very easily. Correct. So any doubts, any concerns, you can drop over the chat and Q&A. So Rohan, technical rounds will be like as you are asking, like how the technical rounds will be taken. So technical rounds will include some like loops, programming, or if I talk about logic of a program. So all these things will be included into technical thing. Someone is saying I've done my master's in software engineering, currently working as a web application developer for a student. So yes, it will be very helpful for you, but at the same time, Balachandra, so we would be happy to know about your current software tools which you are working for. So stay connected with us. We will be getting your things more clear at the time of live Q&A and everything, right? So now moving ahead with Another question that Hari Narayan is saying, I have done my master's in MCA 2021 and now I'm working as a digital marketer for last 5 years. So would data analytics help me to boost my career? So obviously, it will get you with the better opportunities and better things. So obviously, it will help you with the better salary, better opportunities for you, Mr. Hari. So any doubts, any concerns, guys, please feel free to drop over the chat and Q&A. Now, let us start with the journey roadmap, like how actually the journey roadmap for this will. So if I talk about full stack development, this will be 9 months of learning, which you will be going for. Plus, after 9 months, continuous placement support till you land into your first job. Uh, then after that, moving ahead with another thing, that is your data analytics. So it will be for 6 months, and after that, continuous placement support. Correct. So one of the best thing for full stack development, 9 months of learning and then continuous placement support. And for data analytics, 6 months of learning and continuous placement support. So let us take it ahead with another thing. Now moving ahead with the teaching method for full stack development. So for full stack development, we have a blended learning with us where Saturdays and Sundays live interactive classes will be provided to you. And Monday to Friday, you will be working for different projects, case studies, and assignments. Correct. So Saturday, Sunday, live interactive classes. If you missed any, proper recordings of the same will be always available. And Monday to Friday, you will be working on projects, assignments, and case studies. Correct. Plus 7 days in a week from morning 10 a.m. to midnight 12. Our teaching associate team is available. So anytime you have doubts, anytime you have concerns, so no need to worry about from morning 10 to midnight 12. Anytime you can reach out our teaching associate 7 days in a week over the call, Google Meet, chat, WhatsApp, anything. Then moving ahead with data analytics, we have 6 months of learning. Saturday live interactive classes in the evening 9 to 11 p.m. will be there. So again, if you're missing anything, recordings will be there. And, if you want your doubts and everything to be cleared, so from morning 10 a.m. to midnight 12, our teaching associate team is available. That's from 10 a.m. to midnight 12. So over the Google Meet, call, chat, anything you can connect with them. So now moving ahead with the placements, like many people are asking how the placements will work, how we will get job. But before that, another question is there. Arjun is asking, what if I have queries after 6 months and want again class on topic? So Arjun, we have a specific platform of Code 360 for this specifically. If you want any doubts, anything to be solved, because you will be a lifetime alumni with us, right? So there is a platform where you can solve out all your queries even after 6 months as well. So now moving ahead with the placement assistance, like because many people is having like how the placements will work, how the things will work, right? So if I talk about a placement thing, so one of the best thing from day one of the placement process start, you will be assigned with the dedicated placement coordinator. So that person will be responsible the exercises like resume building, like there will be a dedicated team which will help you with the resume building exercise, like what keywords, what tools, what languages you should be adding in your resume and everything, right? After resume building, second part will be about interview practices. So again, there will be a dedicated team which will be helping you with the interview practices, right? So mock interview session will be there, which will be provided to you, like what, like before going with the 7 rounds of interview into full stack development, or before going with the 5 rounds of interview in data analytics. So there will be a dedicated team which will be helping you with the mock interviews and everything, right? So before appearing into the actual interview, we will be helping you with all the things. Correct. So resume building will be taken care from our end. Then your interview practices, it will be taken care from our end. And then third is about industry expert session. So we will be bringing up some people having 10 to 15 years, 15 to 20 years of experience from the same field, right? So they will be helping you with the career guidance. So you can correlate this as like it will be our responsibility to teach you, train you. It will be our responsibility to prepare you for the job. It will be our responsibility to take you to the interviewer's gate also. The only part which you are doing that is clearing the interview. Rest, everything you can just leave on coding. So then moving ahead with what is job bootcamp, right? How actually job bootcamp work and how actually things work, right? So if I talk about first of all why we call it as a boot camp, not as a course. Because this is not a theoretical, traditional, or a historical kind of course like your degrees and everything. This will be a completely practical based learning which you will be going for. Correct. So this will be completely focused, personalized, community driven, and industry ready. Plus, we gonna another thing if I talk about that is we're gonna help you another part which is there, that is this curriculum will be completely with practical exposure where you will be working for different projects, case studies, and assignments. So this is the reason why we call it as a boot camp, not as a course. Correct. And why we call it as a job boot camp? Because the main motive, the main goal of this boot camp is to land into your first job. This is the reason why we call it as a job boot camp, not as a normal, right? So guys, any questions, any doubts, please feel free to drop over the chat and Q. Now moving ahead with the three pillars of job bootcamp. So as I've already mentioned, one is your upskilling. Like it will be our responsibility to teach you. It will be our responsibility to upskill you. Then second is your interview preparation. It will be our responsibility to prepare you for the jobs and everything. Then third is your access to companies, that is aligning your interviews or taking you to the interviewer's gate. All these aspects will be done from our end. The only thing you will be doing is clearing the interview. Moving ahead with impact of job bootcamp. So data analytics 100% live classes for full stack development, Saturday, Sunday classes plus on your self-paced learning. 1200 plus hiring companies from us, 300 plus monthly job opportunities, 68% student placed with 2x salary hike of your current CTC, plus placement, continuation placement support till you land into your first job, and average salary hike of 128%. Right. So moving ahead with the impact of job bootcamp, these are few people who have received the placement like Utkarsh as a data scientist, Divyanshu as a strategy analyst, Srinivasan as an engineer trainee, Kashish Arora as an associate analyst, then Amritesh as a software engineer, Gauri as a senior software developer, Surya as a software engineer, Sandhi with SD role, right? So these are few names, these are few glimpses who have already received the placement from our end. But these are only few glimpses. If you we have unlimited data, we have limitless data with us. And if you want to see that data, you can visit Coding Ninja's website or you can visit our Instagram page as well. You will get all the details there. So let me take up a question. Alina is saying if anyone is a student like of any university or any other, will the studies get affected? No. So you will be only eligible, Alina, if you are into the final year of your bachelor's degree or if you have done your bachelor's. Right. So now moving ahead with last quarter's recruiters. So the students who have like last quarter, the students who have received the placements is in these companies, that is Swiggy, Park Plus, Tata Technologies, Tata 1MG. So these companies, if I talk about, so students have received the placement into last quarter itself. So again, these are only few names because companies are unlimited. So now guys, after this, we're gonna talk about the fee structure because I can see many people are asking how to enroll, what will be the process. So no worries, Alina. If you are into your masters, you can easily manage this learning as well as your master's studies. It will not create any problem. So now let us move ahead with the fee structure, guys. So one of the best thing, one of the most flexible thing which we have with us, that is our fee structure only, guys. So for the fees, initially you just need to register with 5,000 rupees. That can be done by any of the method like UPI, credit card, debit card, net banking, any of the medium. And rest fees can be converted into student loan. That is up to 12 months. We have no cost EMI options available with us where you can get your EMI with 0% of interest. Plus, if you say I want minimum to minimum EMI right now, so we have EMI structure available up to 36 months as well. So any of the EMI structure you can select according to your availability without any problem, without any worries. Plus, along with this, because many people are writing like, sir, how will be the classes? Can I see a demo? Or can I have some demo lectures? So guys, we believe in proper practical experience. So we will allow you with 14 days of observation period, guys. So there will be a dedicated 14 days of observation period which will be given to you from the batch start date, where you can first of all experience your classes, where first of all you can attend your classes. If you feel everything is good, then you can continue with your admission, or else you can ask for the cancellation and take your this 5,000 amount 100% refundable. At the same time, our faculties will be looking like if they feel you are this is not your cup of tea, if they feel you will not be able to do it, so they will be asking you to cancel the process and they will be eliminating you from the batch. So once they ask you to cancel again, in this case also 100% amount will be refundable without any problem, without any worries. Correct. So guys, any questions, any doubts till now, you can just feel free to drop over the chat and Q&A, because now we will be announcing the scholarship and the complete fees. So guys, the complete fees for the program is for the full stack development is only and only 2 lakh rupees, and for data analytics is only and only 1.5 lakh rupees, including each and everything. And at the same time, guys, if I talk about another part, that is like scholarship thing, because fees is only 2 lakh for full stack development and 1.5 lakh for data analytics. But stay connected, let me disclose the scholarship amount for you. So guys, we have best scholarship available for few students. Like seats will be limited, only 15 students will be able to get this scholarship. So we have full stack development scholarship available up to 60,000 rupees. That means final prices can be just brought down to 1,40,000, including each and everything. And for data analytics, we have scholarship up to 40,000 rupees. That means your final prices can be just brought down to 1,10,000, including each and everything, guys. So for this scholarship, we only have 15 limited seats available with us. So nobody else will be getting this scholarship, and this scholarship is specifically because we have just completed 8 years. We are celebrating 8th year anniversary of Coding Ninjas. So this is the reason you are getting 60,000 off on full stack and 40,000 off on data analytics. But only limited seats are available. Like only 15 students will get this scholarship. And if you want to be in that 15 students, start sharing your name and numbers over the chat and Q&A, because the people who will be sharing your name and numbers earlier will get this scholarship. So start sharing your name and numbers over the chat and Q&A so that you will be getting the scholarship for you. And sharing your name and numbers is completely secure because this will be only visible to Coding Ninja team. Nobody else can see your name and numbers, guys. So be fast to share your name and numbers, guys, or else you will be missing out on the opportunity where we have already received 7 numbers with us. So guys, be fast or else you will be missing out on the opportunity for the scholarship. So we will be waiting for 30 seconds or 1 minute, and after that we will be starting with the live Q&A. But before that, kindly share your number as soon as possible, because now we have already moved to 14 numbers with us. So if you are delaying, you will be missing out on the opportunity. So be fast to share your name and numbers, guys. So number has moved to 29 now. Be fast, guys, because after uh, like 30 seconds, we will be starting with the live Q&A. So, guys, number has moved to 41 now. Start sharing your name and numbers if you have not done it yet. So, till that time, we will be starting with the live Q&A after 10 to 20 seconds.
Hi, good evening, everyone. My name is Umayyad, and I will be helping you with the live question and answer session. And thank you, Sarthak, for this session. So, if you guys have any questions related to this job bootcamp, so please feel free to ask. You can raise your hand. And I'll talk. There's an option for hand raise option. You can click on that, and one by one will allow you to talk. If you want to write your queries in the chat or Q&A, you can go ahead and send us your queries in the chat or Q&A. Nitish is asking what's the maximum scholarship amount that we can get. So it's going to be maximum 40,000 rupees on data analytics. So if you are interested in availing the scholarship, you can go and share your number in the chat or Q&A. Neha is asking, acting as a system engineer, I have a work experience manageable. You're perfectly eligible in this program if you wanted to change your domain to this. Shubhangi is asking, I have master in hospital management. Is it helpful for future? Yes, Shubhangi, if you wanted to change your domain from non-IT to IT, so this is going to be the easiest option for you because it's going to be a mixture of tools as well as like Python and SQL. It will be easy for a working professional like you who wants to do a transition from non-IT to IT. So Shubhangi, it's going to be a better option for you. I hope the answer to the question is clear.
Recording stopped.
I can see people, Anshu Sharma, Avinash, Divya, Deshana, Dharampal, Ishwar, Maz, Daval, Nikita, Robin, Shubhangi, Vamsi, Vikash. There are a lot of people I can see in the webinar. If you guys have any questions, so please feel free to ask. You can also ask your queries in Hindi or English language. So you can raise your hand and I will allow you to talk. Nilesh, thanks for sharing the number. Please wait for a call. One of our counselors will reach out to you shortly. Nilesh is asking
Recording
in the
in
chat, I have
progress.
a years of experience in marketing and sales domain. Am I eligible? Yes, you are eligible if you wanted to learn this and you wanted to make a transition in data analytics. So you are perfectly eligible. Ashu Sharma is asking, sir, I have done PGDM in analytics only. I already know SQL and Python. Can we pay after placement or in installment? So Anshu, we have a very easy installment options available. The lowest would be after the scholarship, it would be like approximately 3,800. So yeah, so also like once you get a job, till that time you can pay this lowest EMI, and once you get a job, if you want to foreclose the remaining balance, you can pay that after getting a job because this is a job bootcamp. I hope the answer to the question is clear. And Anshu, pay after placement is not possible, but you can go with the lowest EMI. And once you get a job, you can immediately pay the remaining balance and you can foreclose it. I hope the answer to the question is clear, Anshu. That's like most of the people are doing the same. Anjali Sharma is asking, I'm currently in the second year of my BTech Computer Science. Can I opt for this program? So, Anjali, I'm really sorry to say, so you are not eligible for this program because this is a job bootcamp. So, after completion of this program, we will be helping you with the placement support. So, most probably, you won't be eligible for placements after 6 months because you are in the second year of your BTech. So, you can try joining this program maybe after 1 year or in the final year of your graduation. Thank you. Nikita, thanks for sharing the number. Arjun, thanks for sharing the number. So, guys, please wait for a call from our counselors, and they will help you with the scholarship and they will help you with the registration process as well. So, if I can still see a lot of people are there in the webinar. If you guys have any questions related to this job bootcamp, so please feel free to ask your queries. You can simply write down your queries in the chat or Q&A section, or you can raise your hand, and I will allow you to talk. Anonymous attendee is asking, I'm working in an HR domain. I have a 4 years of work experience. How this program can be helpful for me? So, irrespective of the department you are working in an HR, so it's a non-IT job role. So, if you are interested in making a transition to the IT, so definitely you can join this program and you can start your career as a data analyst. Then you can apply for a senior data analyst, and eventually, you can apply for later on for junior data scientist or data scientist roles as well. So if you are interested in changing your domain from HR to data analytics, so you can join this program. Praful is asking in the Q&A section, I'm already working as a front-end developer. I have a 1 years of work experience, so I wanted to join into data analytics. Is it beneficial? So yes, if you are interested in changing your specialization from development to analytics, so you can definitely join in this program, and there will be a placement support till the time you land your first successful job. I hope the answer to the question is clear, Praful. Praful, thanks for sharing the numbers. So, guys, we will be waiting for next 1 or 2 minutes. So, meanwhile, if you wanted to ask any questions, so please feel free to ask. Or if you are interested in availing this scholarship, so you can go ahead, share your number in the chat or Q&A. One of our counselors will get in touch with you, and you can discuss it in more detail. Sakib is asking in the chat or Q&A, I have a 4 years of work experience in digital marketing. Will I be considered as a fresher or a professional? So you'll be considered as a fresher because the digital marketing experience won't be considered in analytics. So you'll be considered as a fresher. So I think we have almost answered your all the queries. So we are ending up this webinar in the next 1 minute. So meanwhile, if you have any questions, so please feel free to ask. I can still see a lot of people are there. Nikita, Ishwar, Chaman, Divya, Shri. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask. Or if you are interested in joining this program with this scholarship, so please feel free to drop us your number in the chat or Q&A. So guys, so we are ending up this webinar. So if you guys are not interested in joining us now, maybe you will consider it later on. So you can simply visit our website codingninjas.com and you can request for a call back. For now, we are ending up this webinar and thank you so much for joining us in this webinar and making it so interactive. And once again, have a great evening ahead. Thank you so much.